was my phone? Where's my phone? It's on the ground. Why is it on the ground? What is up, guys? FlappyChicken here. Today in this video we're doing week 2 of the Fantasy Football Road to the Playoff series. And first, let's just get right into it. We're gonna recap last week. Marcus Mariota, 256 yards, no passing touchdowns, no picks, but he did have 26 rushing yards for a touchdown. So that gave us 18 fantasy points. DeMarco Murray did not have a good game, 12 rushes for 44 yards. That is not good at all. No touchdowns, no nothing. That's 6 points. Marshawn Lynch, beast mode, 18 attempts for 76 yards. Beast mode is back in his form, and the total amount of points gotten was 8.5. So that's a decent week for a run defense that was called pretty tough. Terrell Pryor Sr. in the loss to Philadelphia, Terrell Pryor got 6 receptions for 66 yards, no touchdown, but this is half PPR, so that'll give me 9 points. Then we've got Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs went off on Monday Night Football. 7 receptions, 93 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And in total, that goes up to 24.5 points this week for Stephon Diggs. We got the tight end Jack Doyle. Doyle only got 2 receptions at the beginning of the game. 2 receptions for 41 yards, and that'll give me only 5 points. And then we have, last but certainly not least, of our offensive players, we have the GOAT, Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt, Thursday Night Football against the Patriots. 17 rushes, 148 yards, a touchdown, 5 receptions, 98 yards, and 2 receiving touchdowns. All of that gives me 42.5 points for Kareem Hunt. What a week this was for the offense. For the kicking, we've got Dustin Hopkins, our kicker, has gotten 1 field goal and 2 extra points, and that'll give me 5 points for the kicker. And for our defense, the Jaguars defense went off. Check this out. 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 3 fumble recoveries, 10 sacks, and only 7 points allowed. And that was a great showing from the Jaguars, shutting down the Texans defense, or the Texans offense, 25 points. And that'll give me a total of 143.5 points this week. And you already know we won. We just dominated our opponent. We're just going to go through his really quickly. Steelers, Team QP, I mean, there's a pick, 21 points. Jordan Howard, he's questionable right now for injury for this week. Only 52 yards and a touchdown, and a couple receptions and 14 yards. That'll give him 13.5 points. Woodhead had a lot of receptions, 3 receptions for how long he was in. Unfortunately, he tore his hamstring, I think, and he's out for 4 to 6 weeks. So that's unfortunate. Michael Thomas was shut down from the Vikings defense. He still got a touchdown in there. No, he didn't get a touchdown. I was reading the wrong line. This is his stats right here. 5 receptions, 45 yards, 6.5 points. Hopkins had 55 yards and a touchdown. Delaney Walker, 76 yards, 7 receptions, 10.5 points. And for his flex, he had Michael Crabtree, who had 6 receptions for 83 yards, no touchdowns, 11 points. His kicker, Cairo Santos of the Chiefs, 6 extra points, 6 points. And his defense was the Giants, and the Cowboys just passed all over them. 19 points for the Cowboys. Only 1 sack for the Giants. Gets him 1 point. Anyways, after that recap, we are going into week 2. Boom, boom. Anyways, week 2 time. First, our opponents have the Colts team quarterback, which is the combination of Scott Tolzien and Jacoby Brissett, against an elite Arizona defense. That's not gonna go well. Shady McCoy against Carolina, decent. Melvin Gordon versus Miami, decent. The wide receivers, Emmanuel Sanders, he might have a great game. Alshon Jeffrey versus the Chiefs defense, that's not gonna go well. Eric Ebron against the Giants, he might go off. I don't know. The Giants defense is very good, and the Detroit offense is really good after they made that second half comeback last week against the Cardinals. Ezekiel Elliott at flex against the Denver Broncos. This could go well. Denver's run defense last year was not good at all. It was mainly their pass defense that got them all the hype. So Zeke could run all over them. Minnesota defense going against Pittsburgh at home. That's not a good idea. Pittsburgh's going to pass all over the Vikings defense. And finally, Chris Boswell, Pittsburgh's kicker against Minnesota. I think that's a decent pick. Now, for our team anyways, we have some new faces here. Starting at the team, we have some new faces here. Starting at quarterback, we have the good old Marcus Mariota against a toxic Jaguars defense. Hopefully, Marcus Mariota can overcome them and throw a couple touchdowns. We have Beast Mode himself, Marshawn Lynch, going against the New York Jets defense. No Sheldon Richardson. Marshawn Lynch is gonna run for 100 yards. I can tell you that right now. And then we have the GOAT starting at running back number 2, Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt. I am starting him every week. Kareem Hunt went off against the Patriots of all teams, and the Patriots' run defense isn't even that bad. So I have full confidence Kareem Hunt will go off again. Not for 43 points, but at least for 10. Terrell Pryor, he is going against the LA Rams. And the Redskins have no one to throw it to. Jordan Reed is out with a broken toe, and like all the wide receivers that were on the Redskins left in free agency. So Terrell Pryor is kind of the only one there. So I'm expecting Terrell Pryor to have a decent game. Maybe 9 points. I'd like that. Mike Evans, he's finally back, guys. First round pick has come back. Facing Chicago defense, which should not be taken lightly. The Chicago defense is very good, but their cornerback depth is not that good. So Mike Evans, good pick. New tight end, Jack Doyle's on the bench this week. They're going against the Arizona Cardinals. No need to start Jack Doyle. We have Charles Clay. Charles Clay going against the Carolina Panthers. It's basically Tyrod Taylor's only weapon except for Zay Jones and Jordan Matthews, but Jordan Matthews isn't even that good. And Zay Jones is just a rookie. So Charles Clay is a very good, reliable target in Buffalo. At our flex, we have DeMarco Murray going against Jacksonville defense. The Jacksonville defense is very good again, but I'm believing DeMarco Murray, but I'm just going to keep him at a flex to keep my expectations lowered. Ravens defense going against the Browns. It's a no-brainer. Why I got the Ravens. The Ravens, they just swarmed Andy Dalton week 1. 4 picks. Amazing game by the Baltimore Ravens. And they're going against the Browns, so that was easy. Dustin Hopkins, of course, our kicker. But guys, that is the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.